Is China rebuilding its old nuclear base? A damning new report blows the lid off of Beijing's secret plan. In a remote desert, where they first detonated the atom bomb 60 years ago, the Chinese military is on a mission. A mission to increase the might of its expanding missile force. A news report says that China is revamping its old base in Lop Nur. They have cited evidence in the form of satellite images. It shows hundreds of expansions and upgrades right here at this base. The report further talks of freshly drilled boreholes. Boreholes that could potentially be used to bottle up firestorms of deadly radiation from large nuclear blasts. The report also mentions new dirt roads, new fences, new vertical shafts. And this is the main support base for the Lop Nur nuclear test area. It is a large complex of buildings. Since 2017, more than 30 new buildings have reportedly either been added or renovated at this site. What's more, there's been fresh excavation and construction of tunnels. In the past, these tunnels were used for nuclear weapons testing. There's also new underground bunkers with rings of security fences. All this could only mean one thing: the handling of storage of nuclear devices. According to this report, all this evidence suggests that China is now preparing to resume nuclear testing. Now, increased activity at the Lop Nur base sends some dangerous signals to the world. Yes, the Russians and the Americans have continued activity at their respective sites, but what is of consequence here is China's wide modernization of its nuclear establishment. It suggests that China is speeding up its weapons buildup, and this could spark a new age of nuclear arms race. Question is the world ready for that? And what will it mean for the global test ban that began in 1996? Let us zoom out the map for you once again. Just take a look at where this particular base is located. Lop Nur is located in the arid Xinjiang region of China. It is home to the Uyghurs, China's mostly Muslim ethnic minority. The Uyghurs have endured mass detentions, forced labor, suppression, genocide. For long, they have also protested against health threats from nuclear tests at this very site. The timing of this is also significant. China's nuclear arsenal has aged since it last conducted tests, and new data is needed for the latest generation of nuclear weapons before they can be used. Also, China aims to become a military power on par with the United States. Reports from earlier this year say that China has an estimated 410 nuclear warheads. It marks an increase of around 60 warheads from the previous year. Of course, that number is still much smaller than that in America. America has about 3,708 warheads in its stockpile, and it marks a significant shift from China's minimum deterrent stand so far. And China is now in the process of adding more warheads to its nuclear arsenal. Next question. What does all this mean for global security? China's nuclear expansion has significant implications for global security after all. For one, it risks exacerbating a nuclear arms race. Although the US has made it clear it does not currently need to increase its nuclear arsenal, some members of Congress and some experts have called for expanding US nuclear forces. Make no mistake, this is in response to China and Russia's buildup. On the other hand, a US nuclear expansion could further fuel China's nuclear ambitions. And that could lead to a very dangerous, even lethal, nuclear competition. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.